In this world, we face a lot of threats. Threats that could compromise human security in many ways possible. Unemployment, crime, poverty, climate change, calamities, drugs, virus, conflict. Over the years, these threats have dangerously multiplied, and because of global interconnectedness, they tend to easily spread throughout the countries. Put together, they threaten the human security, destroy communities and cross national borders. These threats will only be resolved if we all work together and integrate human security approach. The human security approach is a proven analytical and planning framework that supports more comprehensive and preventive responses by the United Nations, cutting across sectors, developing contextually relevant solutions, and adopting partnerships to help realize a world free from fear, want and indignity. Human security has multiple dimensions: political, economic, environmental, community, personal, health, and food. The 1994 Human Development Report, HDR, defined political security as the prevention of government repression, systematic violation of human rights and threats from militarization. This was intended to establish an agenda that would protect people against states that continued to practice political repression, systematic torture, ill treatment and disappearance. Abolishment of political detention, imprisonment are also covered. Political security. Economic security or financial security is the condition of having stable income or other resources to support a standard of living now and in the foreseeable future. Economic security tends to include the broader effect of a society's production levels and monetary support for non-working citizens. Economic security involves a situation of having a stable source of financial income that allows for the ongoing maintenance of one's standard of living currently and in the near future. Environmental security encompasses the mitigation and prevention of energy threats, including threats to sources and supply lines, and environmental risks and related stresses that directly contribute to political and economic instability. The term environmental security refers to a range of concerns that can be organized into three general categories. 1. Concerns about the adverse impact of human activities on the environment. 2. Concerns about the direct and indirect effects of various forms of environmental change, especially scarcity and degradation, which may be natural or human-generated, on national and regional security. 3. Concerns about the insecurity individuals and groups, from small communities to humankind, experience due to environmental change such as water scarcity, air pollution, global warming, and so on. Combining these, we might conclude that the condition of environmental security is one in which social systems interact with ecological systems in sustainable ways, all individuals have fair and reasonable access to environmental goods, and mechanisms exist to address environmental crises and conflicts. Community safety is about feeling safe, whether at home, in the street or at work. It relates to quality of life and being able to pursue and obtain the fullest benefits from your domestic, social and economic lives without fear or hindrance from crime and disorder. Community safety is a concept that is concerned with achieving a positive state of well-being among people within social and physical environments. Not only is it about reducing and preventing injury and crime, it is about building strong, cohesive, vibrant, participatory communities. An important component of this work is building capacity of police, strengthening accountable institutions, and advocating for human rights. Personal security is the legal and uninterrupted enjoyment by a man of his life, his body, his health and his reputation. It is a general condition that occurs after adequate efforts are taken to deter, delay, and provide warning before possible crime, if such warning occurs, to summon assistance, and prepare for the possibility of crime in a constructive manner. Health security is the awareness of being secured. Health is good, and if not, there are ways to obtain care to return to good health. It aims to guarantee a minimum protection from diseases and unhealthy lifestyles. Food security is defined as the availability of food and one's access to it. A household is considered food secure when its occupants do not live in hunger or fear of starvation. The World Food Summit of 1996 defined food security as existing when all people at all times have access to sufficient, safe, nutritious food to maintain a healthy and active life. The end.